It's vrlink here, and today I'm going to be doing an honest review for the Amvr gun case for the Quest 2. So now what you're going to be seeing is the first time that I'm ever opening this box for the case. So I'm going to put everything together on camera for the first time. It was pretty easy, so you're going to be able to see how hard it is or how easy it is to put together, and for me it was pretty easy. I didn't really even have to look at the instructions. I think I looked at it maybe like one time or so. So once you open the box, what you see is, of course, the gun case and some instructions, and also the warranty that comes with the case as well. The instructions, like I said, was pretty easy to understand. You honestly don't really need to look at it. You can pretty much look at the picture. I just needed one part to actually look at it, and then from then on it was pretty simple. And then you see here the warranty card. And yeah, it just goes over all the warranty that you have, and if you want to return it and how all of that works. And as you can see here, there are actually 3 parts for each controller. There's an actual base where the controller goes into, and then you just have the actual gun parts that makes it look like a gun, makes it feel like an actual gun. And these parts actually have some weight to it, and I think that's what makes it most immersive, because if you think about it, you're not really going to see the gun once you're in VR, but it's the actual weight of it that I think that actually matters, that makes it really immersive. And it actually feels pretty realistic to a gun. At least the actual muzzle part feels the most realistic, because it does add that weight to it, and it feels like a pretty good quality as well as I can say. It's that weight again is what you're mostly going to be focusing on, and that feels pretty good. The 2 pieces that you put together feel good as well. They don't really feel cheaply made at all, and they snap right into place. I also do want to put this out there. Amvr did send me this product for free, but that does not mean I'm not going to make an honest review. So I just want to tell you honestly, you won't be able to see this gun because you are in VR. So the look of it to me doesn't really matter. Even though it does look good and nice, you're not going to see it. So there is no really point of how it looks. But what I really like, as I mentioned many times in this video, is the weight. The weight does feel very nice. And once you put the controller in there, it really balances out. As in actual VR gun, it feels more realistic because the controller's weight really balances the muzzle's weight, and it makes it just feel nice and even, I would say. Even though the controller is a little bit lighter, it still makes it feel much better and a little bit more realistic. So you can use this case to play with basically any VR shooting game. It doesn't really just work with one game. It's not something that you have to connect to a certain game or anything like that. You can play this with any VR shooting game, and you can use this case with even non-VR shooting games if you want, because at the end of the day, it is just a case. But it is a good case, and it's made with some really good quality, and the material is great. And like I said, the most important thing that you're going to want with this case is the weight. So my final verdict for this case is that it's a really cool case, and it's made really good, and it's made well. Materials are great, but it's not something you necessarily need. It's cool to have, and it's something that's really nice to have if you want to be very immersive in a game that you're playing, but I don't think it's necessarily something you really need to have. Even though it's made out of great material, if you want it, I would say go out and get it if you want to be very immersive. It's really easy enough to just put on and take back off if you don't want it on your controllers the whole time. It's super easy to take off and put on, and that's one of the great qualities about this, because I feel like they know that you're not going to want to have this case on your controllers for a long time, so they just made it very easy to put on and take off. But yeah, that's my final review. It is a great case. It's not something you need, but if you want to be more immersive, go ahead and get that, because it's pretty good with quality. And of course, I'm going to put the link in my description below as well. You can get this on Amazon. That's where the link is going to take you. But I hope you definitely loved this video, and I hope it helped you out. If you're not following or subscribing, please subscribe. It would really help the channel out. You can also find me on TikTok. I post pretty much the same videos, but just a shorter format, just like shorts on YouTube, but of course on TikTok. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. But thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Peace out.